What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the upcoming events in Pokemon Go, and we are going to include one of my favorite parts, the leak for the GoFest 2020 Play From Home event that includes some very interesting and rare Pokemon. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited about the new events that are coming to Pokemon Go? Because we have the Solstice event, we have the bug out event that we do have the official details, which we will cover. And then we also got, if you guys did not see, a leak from the new GoFest graphics. So this is very exciting, guys. As you have seen in my thumbnail and title, this is going to be something that I'm slightly going to speculate about, but obviously we do have some hardcore evidence in there as well as far as what Pokemon are going to be coming. So honestly, probably one of my favorite graphics that I have seen in a very long time. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into it. So starting off with this graphic on the left-hand side, guys, we do have Pikachu, which plays a huge part of just about everything in Pokemon Go. We have Eevee as well, so we're probably going to expect some type of shiny variants with the hats. If it's going to line up with the Safari Zones, it's going to have that weird, like, kind of top hat thing going on. And then we have the Chinchou that was already going on, so it looks like there's like a water biome over there, so it may have something to do with the water. We do have an unknown sitting in the tree up there, and then if you guys do notice up in the top, I'm not really sure exactly what that is. It kind of looks like a Solstice to me, but it has red in the middle that's sitting up in the tree, so I don't know if I'm just seeing things, but if you guys do know, let me know in the comments below for sure. But in between the Pikachu and Eevee, we see a GIBLE. So guys, if everything else fails, this GIBLE right here, shiny potential that's going to be spawning probably for the GoFest, is going to be worth your time, because when you do a GoFest, if you haven't done a GoFest or a Safari Zone, I'm not going to say you're guaranteed, but like, man, you have really high chances of getting this shiny. So now that we have GIBLE, like, besides the fact that it's ultra rare, you usually only get it from eggs 10 kilometers, sometimes 7 kilometers during events, that GIBLE sitting in this graphic, absolutely huge, absolutely huge. And then if we're gonna move on a little bit past, let's look at the middle here right now. Before we get to the right side, we have the Zangoose sitting on the left side. So for anybody that doesn't have a Zangoose, this is gonna be awesome for you guys. Like, I'm so excited about this Zangoose. Zangoose shiny is amazing, it's rare. Right now, obviously, you're then gonna see the Seviper, so it looks like all those are gonna be the regionals that are gonna be there. Both have shiny potential, so if you don't have one of these shiny potentials, this is gonna be an amazing time to get one of these. I'm just overall a big fan of these two shinies, with the Seviper with the green instead of the yellow, and then the Zangoose with the blue, kind of like my logo, in place of that red, which is absolutely fantastic. So then if we're gonna go to the right side, okay, first and foremost, probably one of the ones that I would have addressed first, but Snorlax is in here. So all of these others that are out right now have shiny potential. Snorlax does not have a shiny out in the wild yet. So guys, I am gonna be the first one to say, if you haven't already seen it somewhere, that Snorlax could be the shiny highlight of this event, which is going to blow my mind. I am gonna be so incredibly excited if this is going to be the thing. Honestly, get ready, guys. I am so excited about shiny Snorlax. And then we have the Alolan Executor in the background. So if that's spawning wild, the shinies are going to be prevalent as well. And then we have a Charizard sitting up on top of a rock habitat. So if we analyze the background and look at the habitats, it looks like we have like a fire rock type habitat sitting right here with the Charizard. We have the Snorlax, so we have the Snorlax sitting in front. And then on the left side, we have a little bit more of the trees. And we also have the Chinchou sitting in some water. So it looks like potentially like the tree, grass, water biome sitting there. Do I need to say more than we have shiny GIBLE and then potentially a shiny Snorlax? Guys, the only thing you're gonna do by not playing in this event is lose out, I promise you. Like, and this is no affiliation with Niantic, this is just from my personal experience. I live for these events. They are by far my favorite. The Safari Zones really kick some serious butt this year. I got awesome shinies that I didn't have. So if I don't need to say any more about any event, guys, you have to do this event if you don't have a shiny GIBLE, or even if you want more shiny GIBLE, but like, this is gonna be a blast. I am so excited about this. And I'm just gonna give you guys a preview. It's looking like I may potentially be playing in Orlando, Florida. So if you guys are in the area or want to do a GoFest from somewhere, I know it's gonna be hot, potentially may have to be mandated to be wearing a mask at Disney Springs, but it looks like I'm gonna be playing in Orlando during that time frame. So I hope to see you guys there if you're anywhere in that area. So I will keep you guys up to date. So make sure to stay tuned to all my social medias and everything like that. So now let's transition on to the Solstice event, and then followed by the bug out event. So for the details of the Solstice event, we are gonna get shiny Lunatone, shiny Solrock making appearances in both regions. And then following the event, we're gonna have a swap of them. So if Solrock is where you're at right now, you're gonna have Lunatone, and vice versa for the other side. So I don't know about you guys, but I did play the Safari Zone, and I do say from the other that you almost are guaranteed a shiny. That is one shiny that I didn't get, so I'm very excited about this event, especially because we haven't had Lunatone shiny in our area, so it's been harder. The Solrock has been here, and also we have Clefairy gonna be spawning shiny in the wild. So not only do we have the Clefairy during this time, but we also have on the 23rd, which is gonna be Spotlight Hour featuring Clefairy. So there's gonna be a lot of Clefairy spawns, guys. You're definitely gonna want to hunt down the Clefairies, because before this, we've only been able to get shiny Clefairy through hatching Cleffa and then evolving it all the way through. So I'm excited about this. So now let's get into the details of the event. It's going to go from Friday, June 19th at 8 a.m. all the way until Wednesday, June 24th at 10 p.m. local time. So this is gonna be an event that's gonna be a few days longer than the weekend, right? We have 2 extra days with the Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's gonna be an extended time period that you guys are gonna want to hunt. These shinies are popular. They have been relatively rare. So this time is not something you are going to want to let go. Pokemon that are gonna be featured in the Sun and Moon games are going to be spawning more frequently, and they do mention that it's going to include Sunkern and other Pokemon like that. So very excited about that. So regardless of your location, we are going to have Solrock as well as Lunatone hatching from 5-kilometer eggs, and they're going to be in raids. So if you do decide to raid for it, you can do it that way. So we also have the Lunatone and the Solrock making appearances in either of the hemispheres depending on the days of the event. So let's check that out right now. As far as the Lunatone and the Solrock spawns on Friday the 19th at 8 a.m., we're going to have an increase in whichever region you have your Pokemon right now. So in the Western Hemisphere, we're going to have an increased spawn in the Solrock. In the Eastern Hemisphere, you're going to have an increased spawn in the Lunatone. So that's the 19th on Friday through the 20th Saturday at midnight, and that's when it's going to maintain until. On Sunday the 21st, we are going to have at midnight, starting in the AM basically, we're going to go all the way until Monday at midnight. All Solrock and Lunatone are going to be spawning everywhere regardless of the region. So they're going to be spawning everywhere. And then on Tuesday at midnight, we're going to swap the regions. So Lunatone is going to then take the place of the Western Hemisphere. Solrock is going to take the place of the Eastern Hemisphere. We're going to have increased boosted spawns all the way until the end of the event. And then once the event ends on Wednesday at 10 p.m., they're going to maintain in those selective regions. So we're going to have a swap of the Solstice. And then throughout this event, we're going to get 2 times catch Stardust. So guys, if you're not excited about this, I really need that shiny Lunatone. That is going to be a hardcore grind for me. I will get a shiny Lunatone during that event. It will be no holds barred, so I hope you guys are ready for some increased vlogs during that time until we get the shiny Lunatone, because I already have the Solrock and I have missed out on the Lunatone at the Safari Zone. So this one is a must for me, which is then going to lead us into the bug out event. And before we get into the bug out event, we have an interesting twist here, because we have 2 times catch Stardust now. Then we're going to have 3 times catch Stardust during Calm Day, so I highly doubt that they're gonna multiply each and every one, but we're gonna be getting a lot of Stardust during that time frame. So if you guys are using any type of star pieces right now, cut them off, save them for when we are gonna be doing these events, because 2 times catch Stardust, but most importantly, that 3 times catch Stardust for the Weedle Day. If you haven't checked out my Weedle video, you definitely need to get prepped right now to go, because 3 times catch Stardust is not something to miss out on, which is then gonna lead us into the bug out event. So the bug out event is going to feature the new shiny of shiny dwebble. So guys, if you don't have dwebble or too much, this is going to be a great time for you to stack up on some candy. So from Friday, we have at 8 a.m. again local time, which is going to be the 26th all the way until Wednesday, July 1st. We have that extended time frame of events. We're going to have this event going on for until 10 p.m. on that Wednesday. And then I would probably assume that we are going to then transition into some type of July 4th event. So guys, definitely be on the lookout for that. And you guys know that I'm going to help you with a top tips video or anything that comes out in regards to the July 4th. So we're going to have more bug type Pokemon spawning. I was hoping that we were going to get more of the Volbeat and the Illumise. However, it doesn't say that we're going to be getting that, but it does say increased bug Pokemon, but it does say the Venipede. We're also going to get the Scyther and then the Dwebble with the shiny potential. We're going to be getting field research tasks. They're going to be hatching from 5-kilometer eggs. So you guys are going to have to kind of balance in between the 5-kilometer eggs and the 7-kilometer eggs. I really like the 7-kilometer eggs, but if you so decide to switch over, this is going to be something that you're going to want to do. So hatching all of those 10-kilometer eggs on the Calm Day is going to be something good to clean out your bag and get it ready prepped for 5-kilometer and 7-kilometer eggs, depending on which ones you guys choose. The bonuses on this one are going to be kind of unique. So For 2-day incremental periods, we're gonna have incenses that are gonna be attracting specific type of bug Pokemon. So from Friday the 26th, when the event starts, all the way until Saturday the 27th at midnight, we are gonna have incenses attracting more Nincada. So if you do need a shiny Nincada, this is gonna be the time frame that you're gonna pop your incenses. I would suggest using your incenses appropriately for which one of these Pokemon that you want to get the shiny of that you do not have or you want more of. From Saturday the 28th, at midnight all the way until Sunday the 29th at midnight, which is basically going to be a 2-day period, we have Wurmple coming more attracted from the incenses. So if you don't have a Wurmple, or guys, Wurmple does evolve randomly into 2 different variants. So if you do want to try to build out those shinies, this is going to be a great time for you guys to get after that shiny purple Wurmple. And then from Tuesday the 30th at midnight, so all day Tuesday, and then Wednesday until the 10 p.m. spot when the event does go off, the incenses are going to be attracting the Scyther with the shiny potential. So I absolutely love the Scizor with the shiny. So I don't know about you guys, but this looks pretty cool. And then the bonus is going to be 2 times catch XP. So I'm not going to ride home about that, but for anybody that is out there looking to get to level 40, this could be something. But more importantly, the 40 XP comes from the best friend bonuses, which is primarily, and then we need the raid double XP, which is a big chunk. But guys, if you want to just get out there and grind, great time to just grind crazy, but focus more importantly on the Stardust. It's going to really improve your game so much more than XP will. So that's gonna do it, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited about this, what you guys think about the graphic. If there's anything in there that I did miss and you guys want to point out, drop in the comments and let me know. So thank you guys for tuning in. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes the support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace!
I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.